Painfully androgynous, they skirmish like lepers along the river. Darkening down comes the sky. We are still and sit watching the river. You ask, what was she doing when she said she loves you? Using words, I said, and nothing more. Your decision is floundering, and like the direction of your gaze, your words are faltering. Yet still, I sit and watch your lips tremble with undecision, and watch the wetness in your mouth as you're looking down. The pain is no more in this world, even though the sun is sinking below the watery horizon of the river. The dusk is leaving us in the darkness, and we keep still, knowing we will not have to search for the other. A girl is crying in the shadows of a dream she remembered before the salvation. A dream where the sun was dim, our eyes didn't see, because our hearts couldn't tell what was felt. She walked along a street, harnessed to the one before her, the air filled with sewage and the smell of those dying. She wondered if it was her dying this time. What were you doing when you spoke those words to me and played me your music? I was only wishing you could hear, he replied. In bodies damaged with anger, we sat on the bench and tried to forget. We spoke in whole tones and half tones, changing our color, singing to the darkness we couldn't see. We sang those things until it was the only thing inside of us. I never really felt like I had anything to offer, so now I am giving anything that I can make, and I'm feeling better, she says, and returns to her singing, closing her eyes. They sang because they had learned from small feelings inside that all things around them were in front of all things that they couldn't see, and all that they couldn't see was constantly singing to them, to one day be heard. So they sang the only things they knew, and tried not to feel confused. They sang to those unseen, to show them they believed, and that they longed for their home. Faithfully, we sang in a curved silence. Silence that rang with laughter that was kind. Our eyes were great tragedies, and were lost like rain, but still an echoing of the river inside of us. We imagined the inside and the outside, but now we could see everything without turning around. We saw the light changing shape. We visited in laughter for a while. We had made our way through the snowy lands to the road that led to our house. Yet we were swept away, to try not to feel an aching pain as we landed, descending on our bodies like stones, sitting empty on the benches over the river. We knew we really never had anything to offer. Not quite believing it, we looked at each other without seeing. We smiled into each other's hearts without touching. We looked out into the great expanse without looking up. And we began to sing without voices.